would like to offer my hearty obeisances in the lotus feet of Nitya-lila Krishna Vishnupad, the Stutrosi, Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, and all the Vaishnavas, and all my beloved mothers, and all the beloved people who are listening to Hari Katha. I offer my heartily Dandavat pranams to the lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas. And today is the 6th day of Srimad Bhagavatam. Which day? 6th day. It's the 6th day today. Today, I will mainly speak about the destruction of Indra's ego and the Leela of Giriraj Govardhana. The Adhisthatri Devata of Giriraj is Giriraj Govardhan. Without the mercy of Giriraj Govardhan, we cannot even enter Vraj, and we cannot get mercy of Vraj. So that's why this is the special quality of Giriraj Govardhan, especially in Srimad Bhagavat. Srila Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he is explaining Leelas of lots of Krishna's Leela. The topmost Leela of Krishna is Ras Leela. Which Leela? Ras Leela. Jai Jai Jwala Rasa, Sarva Rasa Sar, Marakiya Bhav, Prajate Prachar. Parakiya, it means in transcendental world, the gopis, the love and the mood that gopis have for Krishna, that is known as Parakiya Bhav. In material world, if you implement Parakiya Bhav in this material world, it's very, very bad, and it will 100% send you to hell. It's not allowed in material world. So it's like having an external marital affair, or being attached to another man apart from your husband. It's like, it's meant to be criticized. And at the end, after death, the person will definitely go to hell. And after hell, coming from hell, even after coming from hell, they have to suffer through lots of pain. And they have to go through lots of animal lives before getting a human body. But in transcendental world, the Paramour mood, transcendental Paramour mood, is not meant to be criticized. It's not bad. Why? Because the relationship that Krishna and gopis have is transcendental and eternal. And those gopis, they are all manifestations of Sri Radharani. They all are coming from Sri Radharani. I cannot even express the Radhini Shakti of Krishna, the internal potency of Krishna, Sri Radharani, Srimati Radharani. Gopis are a manifestation of that. Each and every gopi is coming from Sri Radharani, like Lalita, Vishaka, Chitra, Kampalata, Ashtasakhi, Tungavidya. All the Ashtasakis, they are not separate, they are not separate, they are coming from Sri Radharani. It is a manifestation of Sri Radharani's moods. Like the Lalit mood of Radharani, which means it's a very beautiful mood. is known as Lalit Bhav. That Lalit Bhav, the mood of Lalit is Lalita Sakhi, that mood coming from Sri Radharani's Vishakha. Vishesh, it means very special. So she is Vishakha Sakhi, the Vishakha Sakhi's manifestation of Vishesh Roop mood of Sri Radharani. And Rupa Manjari, they all are manifestation of specific moods that exist in Sri Radharani. So they all appear in form. Moods of Radharani appear in form. So this is what you have to understand.
Govindam adivurusam tamaham bhajami. Govindam adivurusam tamaham bhajami. Brahma Sunita, then Brahmaji Stutika.
So Lord Brahma is glorifying. So all the demigods and demigoddesses, they all are glorifying. They all glorifying the lotus feet of Krishna. So Prabhupada Saraswati Pad in Radharasa, he is explaining the 10th Mahajan. King of Hell, Yamaraj, is saying that we are 12 Mahajans. These Mahajan mean like very, very important person, very special person. So these Mahajans, they are performing austerities and they are glorifying the lotus feet of Krishna. Sometimes they get darshan of Krishna and sometimes they don't. Krishna, he is being worshipped by Lord Brahma. That Krishna is making even deep prayers in the lotus feet of Sri Radharani. Those who don't know about Radha and Gopis, the moods, they listen to Ras Katha, they just get a bit offended. They're like, why are you talking about lust? The story of Krishna and Radha is more about lust. The people of this material world cannot understand. But this is the topmost beautiful Leela of Krishna. This is not a normal Katha. I am saying this because Ras is not a normal thing. There is no sense gratification here at all. It is a transcendental thing. It is manifested for happiness of Krishna, and everything is arranged by the assistance of Yoga Maya. Our body, what is it made of? It has 5 elements: soil, water, fire, air, and sky, ether. So these are the 5 elements that body is made of. And Krishna's body is made up of 3 elements. What are the 3 elements? Sat, Chit, Anand. So true bliss. Radharani's body is made up of only 1 element, Radhini. It means pure bliss, ecstasy. The Srimati Radharani is providing happiness to Krishna. Until we don't understand properly, you can just say anything you want. So we should understand Tattva Siddhanta. Slowly and slowly we can understand by heart what this all means. So that's why the topmost Leela of Krishna is Ras-lila. It's like a divine ocean of Ras, like the waves of an ocean. It's going on for eternally. It's always happening, like a divine ocean of divine love. Sutta Goswami Pad is explaining in front of Swanakadi Rishis, like the waves of an ocean. The moods are coming like that. We cannot even imagine how deep it is and where it's coming from. We are covered with anger, lust, and we are suffering in this material world. We cannot understand this. But in transcendental, this is this katha of transcendental world. It's not possible for ordinary humans to understand, but Sukadeva Goswami Pad is expressing these moods and leelas just to deliver these people from this material world. The person who is doing bhajan, only they can realize and understand it. No one else will understand it. So I'm saying this because we should not commit an offense in the lotus feet of Sri Radharani, Lalita, Vishaka and all the gopis. So that's why we should listen to it with unflinching faith. What is the biggest problem? What is the biggest heart disease in humans? It's always absorbed in lust and bad desires. Lusty desire, anger, they come in heart of human and then they go to hell. So if someone listen to such Harikatha with faith and understand it over and over again, listen to it with faith, not once, listen to it over and over again. From mouth of pure devotee of the Lord, from Gurudev, if you listen to it from your Gurudev, and so you listen in the shelter of Guru. Then slowly and slowly, all these miseries will go away. So in Katha, that's before the Leela of Ras-lila. What is the essence of Bhagavat? This specific Leela is the essence of all scriptures. Srimad Bhagavatam in 10th canto, from chapter 29 to 33. From chapter 29 to chapter 33. It's not Rasa-pancha-dhyayi. So like we have 5 elements that our body is made of, it has 5 natural elements in our body. So exactly like that, this important Harikatha about this is expressed from chapter 29 to chapter 33. At the end of today's program, we will try to understand this either, and my Western devotees, they will perform a dance program and we will try to understand what Ras-lila is. Let's enter Harikatha now. So the sweet pastimes of Krishna, Srila Sukadeva Goswami Pad is expressing, and he is expressing that in front of Parikshit Maharaj. So slowly, how many days have passed by? Today is 6th day. Fifth day passed by. Today is 6th day, and how many days are left? Only tomorrow. 1 day is left. This is so blissful. The time has passed by so quickly. You guys have taken out your special time, giving up your work, giving up your families. You're taking out time to listen to me. So people of this material world, they don't have time. Each second is like each pearl they have. Have you got time? Who has time? Nobody has time. They have school, college, studies, and loads of things. And a lot of time passes by. And yet, you're taking your time 1 hour, 2 hours to sit in front here. This is not less. This is very nice. People of Kali-yuga, they don't have time. They say, I don't have time. In reality, they don't have time. Where is time? It is always passing. Like the flow of river and the flow of clock is always going. It's always going tick, 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 tick. Let's move forward in Harikatha. Shri Sukadeva Goswami Pad said, Hey Maharaj Parikshit, I have heard about a lot. I have heard a lot of leelas of Krishna in front of you, like the birth of Krishna, how little Krishna did leelas like a little human, like child. And the mother Yashoda is loving Krishna like her own child. He was his own child. So Gopal in front of Nanda and Yashoda, he is living like a normal human with them. So yesterday I told you, Parikshit Maharaj asked the question, the God of this whole universe, he's drinking milk from breast like a human child, and he is lifting up the slippers of Nanda Maharaj, little child. He couldn't lift. He's like walking like he's about to fall, and he's walking, and he picked up the slippers of Nanda Maharaj and he fell down because they were heavy for a little child. Sometimes he keeps it on his head. After taking 2 steps, he fell down again. Who is the creator, maintainer and destroyer of billions of universes? And he has billions and infinite forms. He has infinite universes. He is maintaining and destroying and creating billions of infinite universe. That same Krishna is not able to lift the slippers. This is Lokavattu Lila. He's doing Lila like a human. So they see this Lila, and big demigods like Brahma, Shiva, they get so attracted and they feel so surprised. They're like, so beautiful Lila Krishna is doing. Lord Shiva, Indra, all the demigods and demigoddess, they are so surprised by Krishna's Leela. Like Krishna's Leela are so unique. Extremely unique Leelas he's doing. With his friends he's playing. He loses in games and sometimes he's winning. And he also fights with his friends. Like in your neighborhood. Children in neighborhoods, they are playing, they also fight sometimes. Exactly like that little Krishna is doing. One time, Mother Yashoda, he dressed up new clothes on little Krishna, and little Krishna is looking very beautiful. He's glowing. He has a peacock feather on his head and he has flute in his hand. And he's wearing very yellow, beautiful clothes. And then he's going and playing with his friends. While playing, so Krishna, he took some mud, soil. He's making a house of soil. In park you can see children like to play with soil. So they mix water and mud and they make a house. Children play like that. All the friends, they started to make their own houses. And Krishna said, mine is best. Sridham Sudama said, no, mine is best. So what happens between child? They all fight. So then they started to destroy each other's houses. They get angry. And what happens in anger? They start to throw soil over each other. One Sridham, he picked up kichad like soil, wet soil, and he threw it on Krishna. And these beautiful clothes of Krishna, which were glowing, which were shining, they all become so dirty with soil. So Krishna started to cry. Little Krishna started to think, Mother Yashoda will look at me and she will beat me. So intentionally he started to cry. He went to Mother Yashoda crying. And Mother Yashoda said, he said, I give you very beautiful clothes right now. And what did you do? You put soil in it. They're all dirty now. So Mother Yashoda, she removed the clothes of Krishna and she put new clothes on Krishna. And then she breastfed Krishna. And Mother Yashoda said, Kanhaiya, I feel in your past life you were a pig in your last life. What is the nature of pig? They like to live in dirt. They like to live in dirty soil, and then they make their bodies dirty. So Mother Yashoda is saying to Krishna, I think in your past life you were a pig. So that's why you have made your body dirty like a pig. Little Krishna started to think, Mother Yashoda, how did she knew that I was a pig? How did she knew I took the incarnation as a god of pig? Varadev Bhagwan. So Mother Yashoda was thinking. He was like, yes, I was a pig. I was a pig in my past life. So Mother Yashoda started to laugh. This is the mood of parental affection and love. Little Krishna is very nice. Do you abuse your child? Like, do you use bad words? Do you say donkey? You say, hey, donkey. And the child says, if I am donkey, then what are you? The child replies, if I am a donkey, then mom, what are you? Do you guys understand? I'm not saying a lot, but you understand? You are a mom of a donkey, so you are also a donkey. So these are the beautiful lila, beautiful pastimes of Govinda. Little Krishna did so many beautiful leelas with his friends. He used to play. He still went to go for cow herding. One day, Sukadeva Goswami Prabhupada is expressing, this is a very beautiful slok, Sukadeva Goswami Prabhupada. in front of Krishna. He expressed all the moods of. He was absorbed in the moods and he was expressing everything to Parikshit Maharaj. And he is taking darshan of beautiful amorous pastimes of Krishna. He's witnessing, looking them with his own eyes, and then he's telling, he's expressing. Brajvasis are so lucky. What have they done? What security do they have? Especially the friends of Krishna. The mood of friendship that they have. They are so deep. So Krishna is, they want to enter effulgence, Advaitavadis. They want to be merged in that. They want to be immersed in the divine light. That's the Brahma. They want to merge with Brahma, and that Brahma is glorifying Krishna, and Krishna is playing with friends. So Durvasa Rishi and Raman Reti. Have you been to Raman Reti? Raman Reti. There are two Raman Reti. One is in Gokul and one is in Vrindavana, on the banks of Yamuna river. It's a very beautiful place. So Krishna with his friends, he's playing. The Advaitavadis, they want to enter the divine light, which divine light is coming from Krishna, and that Brahma, Krishna, that is the source of light, and that Krishna is playing with his friends, sing beautiful Leela with his friend. The devotees, they glorify, they have the mood that, okay, this is God. They have a mood toward that this is God. In this world, people who are absorbed in Maya, and they just think that Krishna is like a little child. He is the son of a cow, the coward, Duryodhana the Shasan. What did they think? They think Krishna is just some normal child. He's a person who takes care of cows. He's foolish. Indra, the Shasan, they used to use very bad words. Shishupal, they used to use very bad words for Krishna. And the friends of Krishna, they're playing with the God of billions of universe. Sometimes billion of universe, they're playing with the God of billion of universe, infinite universe. So sometimes friends of Krishna, they're climbing on the shoulder of Krishna. They are giving remnants to Krishna, and they take remnants of Krishna. This is the mood of friendship. So while playing Krishna lost, all the friends, they say, I won. Krishna said, no, I won. Now who is one who will decide? So nearby, there was Durvasa Rishi. He was sitting, he was looking, beautiful Leela of Krishna. Krishna said, here is a Santa Mahatma, devotee of the Lord. So let's go and ask him who is the winner. He will give a judgment. He will give a clear judgment. So Krishna with his friends, he went and reached in front of Durvasa Rishi, and he asked, hey Durvasa Rishi, who has won and who has lost? Who is the winner of this game? Durvasa Rishi didn't respond them. He was completely stunned on seeing the beautiful form of Krishna. He's taking darshan of little Krishna, and he's completely stunned. The mouth, the face, the smile, the Krishna. He's looking at that smile, and he's looking so beautiful form, so beautiful voice, melodious voice of Krishna. Adaram Maduram
Nayanam Madhuram Hashitam Madhuram Gamitam Madhuram Chalitam Madhuram Madhuradipate Akhilam Madhuram. Govinda ki jitni kriya aadi thi,
all the deeds of Krishna, all the efforts of Krishna, they're all sweet. All the work he's doing, everything he has, they're all sweet and deep. Everything of Krishna is sweet. He's taking darshan of Krishna. He has his eyes open and he's listening, but he's not able to say anything. He's getting absorbed in the darshan of Govinda. Krishna started to ask again and again. He said, Sadhu, tell, who is the winner? Durvasa Rishi said. He said, you are sadhu. Are you blind? You have your eyes open. Tell me, are you deaf? Durvasa Rishi didn't respond. No, Krishna, he climbed up to the lap of Durvasa Rishi and he sat on the lap of Durvasa Rishi, and big demigods and demigoddess, they all are trying that Krishna would sit on their hearts. And that same God himself, he went and he sat on the lap of Durvasa Rishi. And Durvasa Rishi, he has a very big beard. Krishna started to pull his hairs of beard, moving them, and he was asking, who is the winner? So Durvasa Rishi's head is moving. He's pulling the hairs of beard of Durvasa Rishi. So if someone takes the darshan of Govinda, they are always stunned. Narad Rishi said, like even for, if you take darshan for a millisecond, and Narad Rishi, he fainted. And in darshan of Govinda, cannot even imagine how blissful it is. So that's why we're saying here, so here you're glorifying the mood of friendship. Sometimes friends, they lose, they run away. Krishna runs away when he's about to lose, and they use bad language on Krishna. Brajbhasha, they use very bad words. Like, they run after Krishna, and Krishna, he's scared of his friends, and he tries to hide behind a tree. And friends of Krishna, they say, after today we will never play with you again because you run. They boycott Krishna. And when Krishna listens to this, that his friends are about to boycott, then he comes in front of his friends. And then he says, oh my friends, I will do whatever you order me to. So friends of Krishna, they said, we will sit on your back. You just take form of a horse. So you sit in like a crawling posture, and we sit on your back. So all the friends of Krishna, one by one, they're sitting on the back of Krishna. Krishna is not able to walk, not able to crawl, and he falls down over and over again. So these are the beautiful mood of friendship. Yesterday I also explained that Krishna, he is stealing butter in the house, from the houses of gopis. Every day Mother Yashoda is they're complaining. They're saying, hey Yashoda, They're complaining to Mother Yashoda, gopis. Try and control your child. Why can't you control your child? You have Krishna. He's young. That doesn't mean he can do anything. He's a little child. That doesn't mean he can do anything. So Mother Yashoda, she said to Gopal, that why you steal butter from someone else's house? We have loads of butter in our house, fresh butter I make for you daily. What does Gopal say? So he's saying, I have not eaten butter. Let's do a bit of kirtan. So this is the beautiful moods of Braj. He's saying, main nahi maang, like I have not eaten butter. When did I eat butter? In the early morning. Where do you send me? You send me to Madhuvan, and I'm always running after my cows. These gopis, they lie. I'm so busy. You always take the side of gopis? I'm your son. You should take my side. You're not taking my side, and you're taking gopi's side. You're in the opposition. He said, hey mother, I think you're not my mother. I think someone else is my mother. Today I will go for cow herding and I will not come back. So Yashoda mother heard that and she fainted with the thought of it. She fainted. And then Krishna thought, oh, what happened? Mother Yashoda fainted? So then, and then Krishna is holding his ears and then he's saying, Mother, I have eaten butter. So it's like I ate all butter. So this kirtan is very beautiful. Krishna in Braj. Beautiful Leelas in Braj. So like this, Krishna, he's doing beautiful and beautiful Leelas in Braj. All the Brajvasis, they all are drowned in the deep ocean of divine love. So this is the glories of Govinda's Leela. That's why we're saying in Srimad Bhagavatam it is explained, who will see the Leela of Krishna? Who will tell us? Only one person does not want to listen Harikatha. Those who don't want to listen to such beautiful Leelas of Krishna, that is Ashubhati, who's killing an animal. Like a hunter, those who kill animals, that person will not help, because their heart is becoming like a stone. So they don't want to listen to Harikatha. So that's why. So you know, the world is like not eternal, and they think that the material world is waste. They go to take sannyas, they go to forest, and they want to be absorbed in Brahma. So if they listen to Hari Katha of Krishna and pastime of Krishna, then they will give up the thought of oneness with Brahma, oneness with the divine light. So if you, like everyone is burning in the fire of Maya, there are three types of causes that causes all problems. Atmic, Adidevik and Adibhautik. So such person listen to Hari Katha, they forget everything. They forget the troubles of this world. So this is the power of Krishna Katha. Influence, it creates direct influence. It makes the heart so soft and it enters straight into the heart. And people then don't feel the trouble of pain and sadness. Sadness will come because we are in this material world, and sadness will come automatically. So the name of this material world is Dunya. Dunya. In Hindi. Dunya. What is Dunya? Dun. That is mean the element of sadness. So this world is made up with element of sadness. So this world is like an illusion. But if you listen to Katha of Govinda and remember it and get absorbed in it, all your troubles, all your problems, you will forget them. Like a bird was flying, it's wandering here and there. So where evening comes, they just sit anywhere. They take some rest overnight, and then early in the morning they go to another place. A beggar, what do? They just living, they're just. So this is Krishna Katha. They're just, a beggar is just like surviving. So the Leela of Krishna are so sweet, so beautiful. So Sukadeva Goswami Pad is saying, hey Maharaj Parikshit, who does not want to listen to such beautiful and amorous pastimes of Krishna? Only one type of person doesn't want to listen. Those who are like hunter, they're killing animals, and their heart becomes like stone. So further Hari Katha is explained by Sukadeva Goswami Pad. He started to explain beautiful Hari Katha of Krishna, little Krishna, and especially about how Krishna and Balram with their friends, they used to go in Talwan while with their cows. In Brajmandal Parikrama we also go to that place, Talwan. There they killed the Dhenukasur. Dhenuka, it means a donkey. So it was like a demon, donkey demon. Baladev Prabhu killed that donkey demon, Dhenukasur. So all the people of this world, they are like donkeys. They are carrying so much weight on their back. What does a donkey do? The donkey carry weight. And we all are taking weight of this material world so much. So we are like donkeys. And after that, we just put that weight aside and we just leave the material world. We all are so much attached in this world. For even 1 second, we will think that where have we come from and where will I go? Who am I? This is the truth. What does a donkey do? They're carrying weights. They live in the house of carry weight, and they wear dhobi. Dhobi, a person who washes clothes. They put all the dirty clothes on the back of the donkey. So he washes those clothes and then he put all the clothes on the back of the donkey. And then he delivered these clothes to the house. So they don't even give a cloth to a donkey. Do they give a cloth to donkey? No. What is the meaning?
सुख के लिए हम संसार में भटकते हैं।
We all are searching for happiness. We are in the pursuit of happiness, but always sadness is coming. Sadness is coming. Donkey is the person who just clothes. So he put dirty clothes and donkey take and then wash and then he delivers to him.
कभी भी सामान्य रूप में सुख दिखाई पड़ता है।
He uses donkey to carry the clothes around.
इधर सुखदेव गोस्वामी बात करें महाराज।
Sukadeva Goswami Pad is saying, Hey Manat Parikshit, we all are like donkeys. We are working day and night. And when we will die, we will leave everything here. When you will die, no one will ask. Is there anyone who will ask? No one will give you even a glass of water. This is the truth of this material world. So moving forward,
जब आपको बुद्धि पुनः पे सिद्धार्थ की सदी कड़त्राज सुभूमो इज्जति जब तीर्थ बुद्धि सलिले न परिचित जनेस्व विज्ञेषु स एव दुख। भागवत में कहा
in Bhagavatam it is explained,
इस जड़ शरीर में हम
in this material body we are deeply attached to this body, and with these three elements inside this body, there is nothing. There's all dirty things inside this body. Is there anything good in this body? No. Like blood, stool, urine, blood. That is what's inside this body. Like a plastic bag. Like a plastic bag filled with dirty things. So much dirty things in that plastic bag. And we are deeply attached to this body. And we get egoistic about it. This body is so bad. In Bhagavad it is explained. So there are 9 doors in this body. How many doors? In upper body, how many are there? 7. 7 doors in the upper body. And in the lower body, there are 2 doors. And you don't know how many windows are there in this body. Not one, there's so many windows. This body is so surprising. This is such a weird creation. This bad-smelling body, and we are egoistic about this body. When the time will come, everything will be destroyed. This body will burn into ashes. Everyone dies one by one. We are on the path towards death. We are walking towards death every second, and yet we are not realizing that we are about to die. What is the surprising thing in this material? What is the wonderful thing in this material world? Every day we are seeing that people are dying one by one. We will also die one day. You can do anything you want, but you will have to die. So today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, after 100 years, after a few years, you will have to die, you will have to leave this world. But we are still egoistic on this body, and we are suffering. Like a donkey, we are carrying so much weight, and we are suffering pain, sadness. So that's why Baldev Prabhu is giving this lesson to us. He killed Dhenukasur, and he said, Jin, do the bhajan of God. Just chant the name of the God once. You don't have to do anything else in Kali-yuga. Just chant names of the God in Kali-yuga. Very beautiful it is. He's explaining it to us. A person who does not listen to Harikatha, they think Bhagavatam is bad. So like mother is respecting the child and ordering the child, exactly like that Srimad Bhagavat is respecting us and giving us clear instructions for our own good. If you love someone, what do? You respect them, and then you give them instructions and you try to control them. Chastise them. We chastise them. Not control them, chastise them. So this is a very beautiful katha. The time is limited here. I cannot explain all the katha here in front of you. So that's why, like this, Dhenukasur, he explained the Leela of clearing of Dhenukasur. So Goswami explained. In our heart we have anger, lust, and Guru. They destroy all the anarthas from our heart. Guru Kripa came. Guru Kripa is the only thing. Guru is everything. Guru Bhakti, Guru Nashti. This is considered the backbone of our spiritual life. This is known as the backbone. If we don't have faith, unflinching faith towards Guru, we cannot enter the transcendental world. We cannot enter spiritual life. Yesterday, Panditji, he told about Guru. Yesterday in house program, in Ram Mandir, he explained very nicely. We should have unflinching faith in Guru. So moving further, Sukadeva Goswami Pad is saying, Hey Maharaj, Kaliya-damana-lila. Listen to Kaliya-damana-lila. Sukadeva Goswami Pad said. So Vrindavan is a very beautiful place. Vrindavan, it's full of Lila Lamburi. It is the ground of Krishna's Lila. It is full of Krishna's Lila. The land of Vrindavan, the dust particle of Vrindavan is not a normal dust particle. Just think, that dust particle is like Chintamani. The water of Vrindavan is like Amrit, the best of liquid, the best nectar, where Brajvasis, they are living there. These are the glories of Vrindavana. Amrit is nectar of immortality, liquid. So in Vrindavan, there's Yamuna. In Yamuna river, there was a Kaliya-naga. And today, they are known as Kaliya-damana. That place, Kaliya-damana in Vrindavan. And he poisoned the water of Yamuna, the Kaliya snake. His poison, the Yamuna's water was polluted. It was so polluted that even if the birds are flying over the river, they used to die. It was so poisonous. So Parikshit Maharaj asked the question while listening to this. Yamuna of Vrindavan is, how did Kaliya came there? And how did he get the right to poison Yamuna's water? Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he explained that where Kaliya used to live, the Kaliya-damana, the place is Kaliya-damana. The Srimati Rishi, He was a very big yogi.
सबू ऋषि जल में
Sabur Rishi used to live in water,
पानी में रह करके कठोर
and he used to perform lots of austerities in the water.
10,000 साल तक
For 10,000 years,
कितने
for 10,000 years, he did austerities.
और ऐसे कठोर टाइप हो जाएगा तपस्या
And it
करके
was
उनके हृदय में
renunciation and austerities.
काम वासना है।
He manifested calm vasana, like
और फिर
lust
उन्होंने
entered his heart,
अपने
and after
तपस्या
that
के वैराग्य त्याग दे करके
he stopped doing austerities, and
मंगा दे
he,
उनके 50 कन्याओं के साथ
he wanted to,
विवाह भी
he married 50 daughters of the
इस तरह
kingdom.
को सुन करके
He gave up everything and he married 50 women. Parikshit Maharaj asked, why did he did so? Why did he do so?
इस कथा का
Gurudev, tell me, why did this happen?
उस समय
And that time, Sukdev Goswami Pad, he said,
देखो
listen,
सोमरी ऋषि
Sobri Rishi,
उस कली की उस जमुना के जल में तो भजन करता
he was doing bhajan in water of Yamuna, but
कठोर
he did lots of austerities. He used to stand in the water,
और उनके सन्निकट में कुछ मछलियां भी
and nearby there were fishes surrounding him.
एक दिन
One day,
गरुड़ जी
Garurji,
भगवान श्री विष्णु की जो
the incarnation of the vehicle of Lord Vishnu, Garurji,
आगे
he
और
came
उसमें उस मछली को पकड़ लिया
and he grabbed those fishes.
मानो मार
He killed the
और
fishes,
स्त्री मछली जो है
and the
सोमरी
woman, female fish,
शिकायत कर दिया
they started to complain to Sobri Rishi.
और हिसाब दे दिया
And Sobri Rishi gave a
ये
curse.
गरुड़
He said, Garud,
तुम दोबारा इधर आ जाओ
you come here again
मृत्यु हो जाएगी।
and you will die.
देखो वैष्णव के चरण में अपराध की फल क्या है।
So this is the result of doing aparad in the feet of Vaishnava. So Garud is servant of Vishnu.
और गुरु जी के चरण में अपराध किया
And he did aparad in Rishi, and then in the fruit, oh no, the Sombra Rishi, he cursed the servant of Vishnu, and because he did aparad, lust manifested in his heart. He had desire to marry 50 women, and he went to 50 women. He said, you are 50 women. He said, you have 50 daughters, give me one. He asked for one daughter. And the Mandatar king, he said, you can marry whoever you want. So no one agreed to marry him. Sobri Rishi, with his power of his yoga, he manifested a beautiful form. And they saw all the 50 women, they said, I want to marry him now. And then he married those 50 girls. And he went to that place, and at that place, Kaliya started to come and live there. Garud never came. There was conflict between Kaliya-naga and Garud. Lord Krishna, he gives mercy to everyone. Lord Krishna started to think in his heart, it's my responsibility to give mercy to Kaliya, to purify the water of Yamuna is my responsibility. Yamuna river is very pure. In Shastras, in scriptures, it is explained, the Yamuna, Ganga, these rivers, Tulasi, Govardhana, till they exist, till then, Kali-yuga is not making any effect right now. When Yamuna Devi will disappear, when Ganga river disappear, when it dries up, the day Tulasi Devi, she disappears, and the day when Giriraj Govardhan will disappear, on that day, it's like the extremeness of Kali-yuga. Kali-yuga will be so extreme at that time. So in every house, you should keep Ganga Jal, water of Ganga river, and keep water of Yamuna. Keep Tulsi Devi in your house.
कोई व्यक्ति मरने वाले है,
if someone is about to die,
गंगा जल दे,
just give him the drop of Ganga Jal.
मृत्यु के पश्चात शरीर छोड़ने के पश्चात
After they die,
भगवत धाम को
they will go to Bhagavat Dham straight away.
हिंदू धर्म में विश्वास है कि नहीं?
Do you believe in Hindu religion?
कोई व्यक्ति जब शरीर
If someone dies, what do? They
जलाते,
burn
तो क्या करते हैं? शायद इसमें क्या करते हैं?
and they take the ashes. And where do they put ashes? They put the ashes in Ganga river. They burn the body and they put the ashes in Ganga river.
गंगा जमुना
So Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. This is the truth. Tulasi, Vrinda Devi.
ये जो केवल कहना नहीं है, गर्व से कहो हम,
So say with pride that you are a Hindu.
जिसके घर में
A Hindu is a person. Hindu is only a person who owns Ganga Jal, who has put Ganga Jal, water of Ganga, water of Yamuna and Tulsi Devi in your house. That is a Hindu.
हाँ भाई, सभी के घर में क्या रखना चाहिए?
So in your house you should keep, say it out loudly, water of Ganga, water of Yamuna and Tulsi Devi.
सभी घर में क्या रखना चाहिए?
And in all house, put Tulsi.
साक्षात भक्ति, भक्ति के साक्षात स्वरूप है।
This is a manifestation of bhakti.
यदि न दिए भजन देखिए, गृह दे गुरु को चरण न सिंधु देखिए गंगा सुख न सुना। तुलसी देखिए जुड़ाए प्राण माधव बसरी। देखो जिस घर में
In the house where Tulsi is,
जिस घर में
in the house where water of Ganga is, ghost demons, they never come there. This is the truth.
कभी उस घर में
Ghosts, demons, bad souls, they will not come there. And in your throat you should wear Tulsi Mala. Like Kanthi Mala, which is Mala made of Tulsi. So I also say, one day you will die, your body will give up your body. All the jewelries that you have in your body, you're wearing very expensive jewelry in your body's necklace. After death, what will you do? You will remove it. They will remove it from your body and they will sell it. And if you have a Tulsi Mala, will someone remove it? No. And if you die when you have Tulsi in your neck, so after death, they will go to Bhagavat Dham straight away. This body will be here, but their soul will go to Bhagavat Dham. So I request everyone to wear Tulsi Mala on their neck. Put Ganga Jal in your house. At least put two things, the water of Ganga and Tulsi. Keep this in your house. God, He cooked 56 type of delicacies, food, 56 types of food. And they forgot to give one thing and Lord didn't take it. Someone cooked. They forgot to put Tulsi in the offering and He didn't take it. Do you have Shaligram Thakurji? Do you have deity of Thakurji in your home? You put Tulsi, Chandan, and then again you put Tulsi. So Tulsi leaf is very important. So when Krishna does not sleep without Tulsi, Thakurji. So in Mala where there is no Tulsi, Lord will not take. At least you should touch Tulsi once. That's what I say. In scriptures it is written. Touch Tulsi to garlands. Tulsi is Krishna Priya. In Bhagavat it is explained. Krishna is extremely close. Is Tulsi. She is extremely close to Krishna. So Krishna, he sent Kaliya out of. The katha is very long, but I have to finish everything and summarize everything. So Krishna was playing and he jumped into Yamuna river, and Kaliya started to think, who has come? And Kaliya started to attack Krishna. And Krishna, he started to dance on the hood of Kaliya-naga. And Kaliya's mouth was bleeding. In Bhagavatam it is explained. Like Kaliya is about to die. He has thousands of hoods. And Krishna is dancing on them. In Srimad Bhagavat, there is also glorification of the wives of Kaliya, wife of the Kaliya snake. They are praying to the Krishna. So Brahma and big demigods, they are not able to attain the lotus feet of the God. And God himself, and he's putting his lotus feet on the head of Kaliya. The wives are wondering. Even till today, Lakshmi Devi in Vrindavana, on the banks of Yamuna river in Belwan, what is she doing? She's folding her hands and she's doing austerities. The name of the place is Belwan. Even till today, Lakshmi Devi, she did not get entry to Vraj. So she's sitting with her praying. You can go to all the temples and you can see Lakshmi Devi has open hands. And she's blessing everyone, giving mercy, giving money. She's known as the goddess of money. But in Vrindavan, Lakshmi Devi has folded her hands. She's sitting with her folding hands in praying posture. Why? She wants to enter Rasa-lila like a gopi. She's performing austerities to enter. But still it's not possible for her. Nagpatni, the wives of Kaliya snake, they're saying, what did Kaliya do? He's so bad. He was so bad. He used to criticize God. He was a big sinner. And yet, and Krishna put his legs on the head of Kaliya. So they're thinking, wondering, why did this happen? Parikshit Maharaj, he asked the question, so tell me about the past life of Kaliya. It's a very beautiful story. So Kaliya, in past life, he was a king. So this is the past life of Kaliya snake. So in the stomach, he always used to have stomach ache. He used to take lots of medicines, nothing happened. The king was so upset. One day, a Sant Mahatma, they entered the assembly of the king. And at that time, Sant Mahatma, he said, King, listen, in your garden, there are two birds. Just catch the pigeon, kill the pigeon, and eat their meat, and then your stomachache will go away. So king went to the garden, and he tried to catch these two birds, but he couldn't catch them. So Sant Mahatma came again and he said, hey king, so give up your Give up your, like, don't dress up as a king, dress up as a Vaishnav. The king, he put tilak on his head and he wore a tulsi mala, and in his hand he put a jap mala. He just had to act. You don't have to do bhajan for real, just to show other people he's doing. So this is so surprising. So he put tilak on his head and he wear dhoti like a Vaishnav, and like our Prabhuji is wearing dhoti here. So they put jap mala in their hand, and those two birds, they came and sit on the lap of the king. And the king, he thought, he said, and I'm suffering my karma, and how can I kill these two birds? It's so bad. And at that time, both the birds, they said, hey king, in reality, you have done a sin in the lotus feet of Santa Mahatma. So you should drink the water, you should wash the lotus feet of Santa Mahatma and drink the water. That is not a Charnamrit. So where is Santa Mahatma? They said, that tree. So there's a tree and there's Santa Mahatma sitting there. He's doing bhajan in the same garden. And the king went to that tree and he pulled in his hand and started to pray. Today, Santa Mahatma, so please give me some mercy and give me show me your lotus feet. I will wash them and I want to drink the water. So from a tree, a leg came out, and that leg is covered. It was smelling so bad. It was leprosy, and it was smelling so bad. There were like worms on it, and it was like blood and mucus on that. So the king got scared. He saw that, how can I drink after washing such a bad leg? So king thought that his other leg might be good. So he said, hey Santa Mahatma, give me your mercy. Give me darshan of your second leg. I want to drink Charnamrit. So another leg came out. The second leg was also dirty. Exactly like that. It's like pieces of bad flesh, rotten flesh are falling off. Like insects are crawling, worms are crawling. So king started to think what to do. I've already promised to take Charnamrit. I want to wash your feet and drink the water. So what did the king do? He took some Charnamrit and he was like, how can I drink it? It's so dirty. His conditioned soul. It's not easy. So what did he do? He didn't drink it. He just put it on his head. So this is surprising. So when he put Charnamrit on his head, it started to smell so nice. So in that time, Santa Mahatma, he gave a curse. He said, hey, you are betraying, you are duplicitous. You promised me to drink Charnamrit and you put it on your head. So you are duplicitous, you're duplicit person. Like person, those have duplicity and hypocrisy in their heart. Outside they will say very nice things, and inside they have poison in their heart, like a knife. Their heart is like a knife. Duplicity and hypocrisy. There are lots of people in this material world like this. They will talk to you very sweetly, like more sweeter than a laddu. They do so sweet talks, and at the in their hearts, they have poison, duplicity and hypocrisy in their hearts. So it's like poison in a pot of gold. So in Sanskrit, there are two types of tongue. And who has two types of tongue? Two tongues? Snake. So Santa Mahatma, he gave him a curse that go and take birth as a snake. And at that time, he grabbed the feet of Santa Mahatma and he said, please forgive me. When king started to cry, the heart of sadhus are so soft. His heart melted. Tulsidas ji says, if you put butter on your hand, and with your hands heat, butter will melt. When Santa Mahatma, they see someone in problem, their heart melts very quickly. So Santa Mahatma, he said, hey king, I have given you a curse that you will take birth as a snake. But you take birth as Kaliya. You take birth as Kaliya-naga in Vrindavana. You live in Yamuna. And Lord Krishna in Dwapar Yuga, he will come in Dwapar Yuga and he will give you his lotus feet on your head. He will imprint this beautiful lotus feet on your head. So the same king, he took birth as Kaliya-naga. So this is the story from Puran. So this is what's being explained here. So there's more katha in different Puran, another Puran, but time is limited. So what is the past life of Kaliya? So let's continue with Katha. Krishna, he said, go away from Vrindavan. He said to Kaliya, and Kaliya said, if I will go, Garud will kill me. Krishna said, he said, I give you a promise. Garud will not kill you. And I will leave my feet stamps, like imprinted on your head. It has so many different symbols on the leg of Krishna, with feet of Krishna. So go away from Vrindavan. Where? Where did he send Kaliya? So far away, Paramour. In Bhagavat, Ramanagdeep, where is it? Near Australia. So we go more into depth. New Zealand and further New Zealand, Fiji. Have you heard that place? In Fiji you can see. So there, Kaliya is living there. So we go there, I go with foreigners, and it's a very beautiful and divine place. It's a huge temple there. Have you heard it? Fiji. Exactly like this, Lord Krishna, he delivered Kaliya. He did good of Kaliya. So he explained how the sound of flute of Krishna was so effective. He used to enchant everyone. One day I told you about Venugit. The 64 qualities of Krishna, So the 4 qualities out of the 64 qualities is unique and unparalleled. Rupa Madhurya, Prem Madhurya, Leela Madhurya, Venu Madhurya. These 4 qualities of Krishna are very unique. He has a very beautiful form, and at the same time he is playing the flute and enchanting the mind and hearts of everyone. The sound of flute. Shukdev Goswami explained about the sound of flute of Krishna. In Braj, all the birds, all the animals, they all get enchanted and they feel blissful. When they listen to the sound of flute of Krishna, when they listen to the sound, everyone gets enchanted. So from cow to birds to deer to trees, all flora and fauna, they all get enchanted. When Krishna enters Vrindavan and plays his flute, the trees, I'll tell you how the trees feel. Shukdev Goswami says, "Hey Maharaj Parikshit, when Krishna enters Vrindavan, the trees and plants of Vrindavan, they welcome Govinda, like in Vishnu Prabhupada, he's making a comment, like Sadguru, when they enter the house of their disciple, the disciples, they welcome the Guru with the flower petals, and this is Swagatam, 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 Swagatam. This is very beautiful mood expressed here. In Vrindavan, when Krishna enters, all the trees and plants with beautiful flowers, with beautiful flower petals, they make their path for Krishna. Like all ground is covered with a carpet of beautiful flowers, and they are welcoming Krishna. Like so like snowfall, it's like coming slowly, it's mesmerizing. After 2 seconds, your body will be like it has small tips of ice. So when Krishna, similarly when he enters Vrindavan, all the trees and all the plants with the flower petals, they make a beautiful carpet of flowers for Krishna, like someone has put very gentle flowers, carpet for Krishna. Why? Trees are thinking, they're like, oh, the lotus feet of Krishna are so soft. If there are some thorns, there are stones, they would touch the feet of Krishna. So this is the love that trees are expressing. So when you have the mood to serve, love automatically manifests in your heart. When Krishna comes with the leaf, they are giving air to Krishna, they are working as a fan. And with flowers and with the fruits, they welcome Krishna with the fruits. Big branches, they hug Krishna like a friend when they meet a friend and they hug each other. Hug with their branches. So many days Krishna is coming to this place, and all the trees of that place, they welcome Krishna and they hug Krishna with their branches. And at the same time, tears also dropping from the eyes of the trees and plants. So in the early morning, you can go to a forest, you can see there are oats, tiny drops of water on the trees. No, that's not tiny drops of water. What is trees? They take darshan of Govinda, and then they feel blissful. Those are the tears coming from the tree. This is very beautiful mood that I've expressed here. Sukhdev Goswami Pad is saying, after so many days Govinda came. The trees, the branches, they started to dance automatically. Our Acharya is saying, Vrindavan, we don't need sannyasi, we don't need brahmachari. Who live in Vrindavan? All household people live in Vrindavan, Grasta. No brahmachari, no vanprasthi, no sannyasi. In Vrindavan, they don't live. Where do they go? They go to Grihastha. Where do they eat from? From household. Where do I eat? I ask you straight away. Exactly like that in Vrindavan, all these trees, they are Grihastha. The tree is male and the branches, they are female. Like flower are their children and fruits are their sons. So see, it's a family, husband, wife, son, daughter. They all are serving Krishna together. A house is a house where all the people of the family, they are together, they are serving Krishna. That house is known as Vrindavan. I go to Vrindavan, but where is Vrindavan? In your house you can make Vrindavan. Make your house Vrindavan. Husband and wife, children, be absorbed in same mood of Krishna. This is known as Griha Ashram. Griha is known as a land of austerities. Household life is compared to a land of austerities. It's a temple. Who lives in temple? God lives in temple. Where God is living, there alcohol and meat cannot live there. They cannot be at the same place. So the land needs to be pure. Bhagavat, it is explained, make your house a temple. You don't have to do anything else. So with your body, mind, money, serve. With your heart, serve Govinda. All together. Give a big round of applause. Don't make it a graveyard. Don't make it impure land. What happens in graveyard? The dead bodies, they are burnt there. It smells. Don't make your house a cremation ground. So household is a temple. A household life is compared to a land of austerities. And in household, Lord lives. Grihaswami. And Grihaswami, the owner and the male owner and female owner of the house, husband, wife, son and daughter. They all, with one desire, they do bhajan of Govinda. This is what's being explained here. In Srimad Bhagavatam, in Venugit, this is explained. See, this is the divine land of Vrindavan, with the sound of flute of Krishna. See the situation of cows of Vrindavan. They were eating grass, and at that time they heard the sound of flute of Krishna. And the cows, they stopped eating grass. Half of the grass is hanging outside of their mouth, not even chewing it. And they are just looking in the direction where the sound is coming from. And then they take darshan of Govind, and when they take darshan of Govind, their tears are dropping from their eyes. Like drop of pearls is dropping from their eyes. Listen to the situation of the birds. Sukhdev Goswami Pad said,
देखो वृंदावन के पक्षियों के दशा
He said the situation of the birds of Vrindavan. They were sitting on the tree and they take darshan of Govinda.
जब गोविंद
When Govinda,
पंचम तान से छोड़ देते हैं
when he played the fifth note on the flute,
कलरव करना शुरू कर देते
the birds they start to dance. When he plays the seventh note on the flute, all the birds they just get stunned and they keep taking darshan.
गोविंद के विरुद्ध नहीं सुन करके वृंदावन की
So listening to the sound of flute of Krishna,
नदी की जलधारा को देखिए
note of flute,
पदार्थों मुकुंद गीतम गोविंद के विरुद्ध नहीं सुन करके
So Yamuna, listen to the sound of flute of Krishna, the water of Yamuna, Manasi Ganga, it just gets stabilized, like water is coming, but it's not flowing. And it's like going in circles and circles at the same place. And I want to touch the feet of Krishna. Very beautiful it is. Hiran, deer, is an animal. Sukdev Goswami said, "Hey Maharaj Parikshit, what to talk about humans? Listen about animals. See the female and male deer. When they heard the sound of flute, Krishna, the female deer, she starts to run to take darshan of Govinda. And behind him, male deer is running. So taking darshan of Govinda is known as Mahatirth, the best holy place. So in his lotus feet, all holy places, all dhams exist in his lotus feet. So the female deer is going to take darshan of Krishna. Female deer is going. And behind her, the male deer is saying, "You are going, so I'll also come. Don't go alone if you are going to Tirtha. Grab your husbands and go with him." We're like, "Come, let's go and take darshan of Govinda." No, come together. Come with your family. Come to parikrama with your family. I'll tell you one thing. So if a wife makes a donation, she gets 100% fruits. And if a husband makes a donation, the 50% is received by the wife. And 50% to the husband. Did you understand? If you donate something, if you give 1 rupee donation here, if the wife donates 1 rupee, the fruits of it will get 100% to the wife. And if husband makes 1 rupee, so the 50% fruits will automatically go into account of the wife. Prabhuji is saying this is discrimination. This is in scriptures. I am not saying it. This is in scriptures. She's ardhangini, like half part. What do you say while marriage? What do you say when you get in marriage? Did you forget? I didn't get married. I didn't make you get married. You asked me to get married. You forgot the mantra. I didn't get these guys married. It is explained in scriptures. They say, they are like, "You're always taking side of women." No, I'm not. This is coming from scriptures. I'm not saying it with my own mind. This is the truth. So the female deer and the male deer, they started to run to take darshan of Govinda. They came into and sat in the shelter of Krishna. They took darshan of Govinda. They're crying. And that time Govind is patting their back. And their heart melted. So, it's a very beautiful mood. What is the essence of life? Take darshan of Govinda. Krishna Sar. What is the essence of life? Taking darshan of Govinda is the essence of life. Srimad Bhagavatam it is explained. Hey Jeev, do bhajan of Govinda. Go means cow. Go means Brahman. Go meaning senses. Go means life. Go has so many meanings. If you don't have life in your body, then everything is pointless. What is that life? That is Govinda. So, this is what's being explained. Feeling beautiful moods of Krishna, beautiful sound of flute of Krishna. Explain what Venu Geet, the songs that Krishna played with his flute. God is teaching, do bhajan of Krishna. So Sukdev Goswami said further, it's all about Indra, destruction of Indra's ego. So the main topic of today's Harikatha is about Govardhan ke Raj Maharaj ki Gai. We make an announcement. After that,
अपने अमृत वचनों के द्वारा हमें अनुग्रह किया। दो शब्दों के द्वारा
with 2 words, I will try and glorify Giriraj Govardhan. I want to express the Leela of Giriraj Govardhan because the main point today to discuss is about the Leelas of Giriraj Govardhan. So, according to the rules and regulations of Braj, Brajvasis, they were preparing to worship Lord Indra, and early morning when Krishna woke up, he went to the kitchen and he saw Mother Yashoda at that time was cooking lots of sweets and lots of delicacies. She was making lots of food. And when Krishna came, Mother Yashoda said, Kanhaiya, you go out. So every day Mother Yashoda, she used to breastfeed Krishna, but today Mother Yashoda, she said, Kanhaiya, go out. So Krishna got sad, and he sat in the lap of Nanda Maharaj, and then he asked, why Mother Yashoda is cooking so many foods? Is my birthday today? Or is it the birthday of my brother Baldev? So that time Nanda Maharaj said, Krishna, it's not your birthday and it's neither your brother's birthday. According to our rituals, we are going to worship Indra. Today we are going to worship Indra Dev. And Krishna said, who is Indra? Nanda said, he is the king of heaven. So if the king is happy, then he will give us rain. If Indra is happy, and when the grass will grow with rain, and the cow will eat grass, and then will give us milk. So we are the caretakers of cows. So that's why we will worship Indra. So Krishna said, Father, you tell me one thing. So on the top of mountain, who is worshipping Indra? And where is the most rain happening? On the top of mountain. And where? On ocean. But no one is worshipping Indra there. Who is worshipping Indra in those places? Nobody. But still rain is happening. So doing Indra Puja will cause rain. It's not any logic about it. So Lord Krishna said, this is the law of nature. Rain is a law of nature. With time, season change, rain comes. It's the law of nature. Indra has nothing to do with it. And with whose instruction the laws of nature are working? They're working on the instructions of Krishna. So on the instructions of Krishna, sun rises from the east and sets in the west. And the god of air, all the demigods and demigoddesses, they all are working on the instructions of Krishna. So like this, Krishna said, Father, we are Brajvasis. Who is Adhashtri Deva? Giriraj Maharaj. Adhashtri Deva. So instead of worshipping Indra, we should worship Giriraj Govardhana. From which Giriraj Govardhana will feel happy. Look, Father, the clouds are coming. And where do the clouds collide? They collide on Giriraj Govardhana, and then rain happens. And grass grows on Giriraj Govardhana. And cow eats that grass, and then cow gives milk. We are Brajvasis. So we should worship Girirajji. So Nanda Maharaj heard this, and he got so happy. And at that time, Nanda Maharaj, he invited all the people of Braj, and he said, Krishna is little, but his opinion is very nice. He's so mature by his mind. Krishna is saying the truth. So today, we will worship Girirajji and will not worship Indra. So Nanda Maharaj in that assembly, he declared, Hey Brajvasis, from today we will worship Girirajji, and whatever you have cooked today, all the delicious laddu kachoris, we will offer that to Giriraj Govardhana. We will offer that to Giriraj Govardhana. So listening to the instruction of Nanda Maharaj, all the Brajvasis, they put their food that they cooked in front of Giriraj Govardhana. And Krishna did worship Giriraj Govardhana properly. So after that, Krishna, in one form, he climbed on the top of Giriraj Govardhana, and Krishna is also in front of Nanda and Yashoda, and he said, Hey Brajvasis, have you ever seen that Indra is eating your food that you have prepared? Look, today, Giriraj Govardhana is in front of us, and today, he will eat everything that you have offered here. So Brajvasis know that whatever Krishna is saying is truth. They said, yeah, Giriraj Govardhana is on the top. And at that time, Giriraj Govardhana, he appeared with 1,000 of hands, and they ate all the food that was offered by Brajvasis. He ate everything. Krishna said, Hey Brajvasis, have you ever seen Indra eating your offerings? Today, in front of us, Giriraj Govardhana is eating everything that you have prepared for him. And see, Giriraj Govardhana, he also said, like, bring more, bring more, bring more, bring more. Anore, anore, bring more food for me. That's what Giriraj Govardhana said. All the Brajvasis, they were so happy. So Giriraj Govardhana, chawal, dal, rice, dal, vegetables, he ate everything so quickly. And Giriraj Govardhana ate everything, and yet he's saying, bring more, bring more. All the Brajvasis, they went again to their house and they start to cook again. And then they offered it again. And these are the glories of Giriraj Maharaj. And Krishna, he saw that Brajvasis, they must be so tired as they have been working from like 4 o'clock in the morning. They're cooking. They must be hungry. So Krishna said, Hey Giriraj Govardhana, my Brajvasis, please be satisfied what you have been offered with my offered from my Brajvasis. Giriraj Govardhana felt happy, he got satisfied, he took some water from Mansi Ganga and he got satisfied. And at the same time, Giraj Govardhan, whatever he ate, he put it back. He put it back for prasad for Brajavasis. Krishna said, did you see Indra eat anything? See, Giraj Govardhan eat, and he also left some prasad for us. And Krishna said, so let's all take prasad of Giraj Govardhan, and then we will do parikrama of Giraj Govardhan. So like this, Krishna with all the Brajavasis dancing, they started to do parikrama, dancing, singing, and after doing parikrama, Krishna, they went to their houses. And here Indra, one agent of Indra, was wandering and he came to Braj and he saw Brajvasis are not worshipping Indra. They're worshipping Giraj Govardhan, the mountain. He told the same to Indra and he said, look, Brajvasis are not worshipping you. They're worshipping a mountain. Indra said, how is that possible? I am the king. He said, king, listen. You go and check yourself. So Indra, he sent another agent of his and he said, did Brajvasis do my worshipping me or not? So Indra, he came and saw, and he saw Brajvasis did not worship Indra. They were worshipping Giraj Govardhan. And they went and they gave news to Indra. And Indra got so angry. He said, if there's no bamboo, then the bamboo fruit won't exist. This child, this is very naughty child. He's very egoistic little child. He's speaking a lot. He manipulated the mind of all Brajvasis. He thinks that he's a scholar, that little child, Krishna. I am the king. They're not respecting me, they're not worshipping me, and they're worshipping the stone or mountain. So Indra, he got angry and egoistic, and he summoned loads of clouds, and they said, it's like, so no bamboo flute. So big clouds. So big clouds, they manifested. They came in on the top of Braj, and there was huge thunderstorms, and the storm was coming. It was raining like cats and dogs, and it was very bad. It was heavy rain. All the Brajvasis, they got scared. All the Brajvasis, they went to the garden of Nanda Maharaj and they said, Nanda Maharaj, on the instruction of Krishna, you did not worship Indra, so Indra is angry, and see, he's raining so much heavy rain on us. So Brajvasis got so sad. Nanda Maharaj, he also came out and he saw the rain is there. Everywhere, there's cloud everywhere, and it's raining like cats and dogs, and it's like the trees are moving. It's a huge storm coming, rainstorm. And at that time Krishna came, and Krishna said, hey Brajvasis, please be patient. Krishna, Giraj Govardhan, he came to my dream. According to Garg Samhita, it is explained. Giraj Govardhan said, Krishna, don't be scared. Come to my lotus feet and just touch me, and I will become an umbrella. I will go up and I will protect all the Brajvasis. Giraj Maharaj ki jai. So like this, Krishna, he came in front of Giraj Govardhan and with his left hand, his pinky finger, this is the least powerful finger, and Giraj, he put that finger on Giraj Govardhan's ground, and the Giraj Govardhan, it started to lift up, and Krishna lifted the mountain, and Brajvasis brought their cows, felt everything under that Govardhana Maharaj and all the gopis and Radharani, they came close and stood with Krishna, and here, and there was huge thunderstorm happening, and it was heavy rain happening for 7 days, 7 nights. Krishna, he lifted up Giriraj Govardhan on his pinky finger. All the friends of Krishna said, "You cannot lift him alone. You must be feeling so heavy." So the friends of Krishna, they also stood up with him. Like Krishna cannot lift it alone. Krishna said, "Okay, I will change my hand and take some rest, no problem." So Krishna, he put his hands down a bit and then all the Govardhan mountain, it started to break. No, the sticks, they were started to break of Brajvasis. So Govardhan Maharaj, the Giriraj mountain was moving. At that time Radharani said, "Hey Giriraj Govardhan, if you move, I will destroy you." Radharani said. So who lifted Giriraj Govardhan? In reality, Srimati Radharani. How? With her eyes. With her eyes she lifted Giriraj Govardhan in reality. So like this, Krishna, 7 days and 7 nights, on his left hand, on his pinky finger, he lifted Giriraj Govardhan. Shivji himself, with his trident, with his weapon, he destroyed all the storm. Durvasa Rishi, he drank all the water that was coming from the rain. Nothing happened to the Vraj. So after 7 days, Indra, he sent a servant to check how is Vraj. A servant of Indra, they saw the Vraj is flooded in water. They said no one is in Vraj. Indra, he sent another servant, and they said in Vraj there's like dust everywhere. There is not a drop of water anywhere. So Maharaj Indra, you are destroyed now. There is no water. There is not even a drop of water in Vraj. All the Brajvasis, little Krishna, for 7 days, 7 nights, he lifted the Giriraj mountain. Indra came and he saw. Like, is it true? Indra got scared. Indra said, "Krishna is not an ordinary child. Krishna is God himself." Indra got scared and he started to think, "Oh my God, now my throne is going to be threatened. Now I want to be Indra. I will be downgraded, I will be fired." So God is saying, "Indra, why did I give you position? Who gave you this position? You're the king, and my Brajvasis, they are your citizens? No, my Brajvasis, we know the meaning of Brajvasi? Brajvasis are they're coming from me. They are my manifestations. Radha, the gopis, they're not ordinary. They are the power potency of Krishna. They're embodiment of joy and bliss. Brajvasis are close and dear to Krishna. They're eternal associates of Krishna. They are not ordinary humans." So Indra also started to think what to do. He went to Brahmaji and he said, "Father Brahma, please protect me." That time Brahmaji said, "Indra, first I also did offense into the lotus feet of Krishna. I kidnapped his friends and his cows, cow and calf. So yesterday I explained this Leela to you, in essence." And Brahmaji said, "Indra, Krishna is very merciful. Krishna will forgive you. Just go and apologize to Surohi cow, who is the dearest to God, that cow." Go to Gomata, go to Mother Cow Surabhi, and He went to Surabhi cow and he prayed, and with her he glorified the God. Indra's stuti, glorification that Indra did is very nice. And he forgave all the sins of Indra. Krishna forgave him, and after that, Indra gave name Govinda to Krishna. Go means cow, go means Vedas, go means scriptures, go means senses, go means go means go has loads of meanings. Go means love. Who is giving joy, he is protecting everyone. That is the power of Krishna. In Govinda Kud, Krishna himself, he gave this name to Krishna, Indra gave this name to Krishna. He did Abhishek. So this is very deep explanation, but I will finish it in short, as time is limited. So after that, he forgave Lord Indra, and so Indra gave up your ego. That's what Krishna said. You should respect Brajvasis. You should respect all the cow take carers. So this is the Leela of Giriraj Govardhan. So Dev Goswami expressed this Harikatha. See, what is the topmost Leela of Krishna? I said, Ras Leela. So before doing Ras Leela, Krishna do these two Leelas. One, Kaliya-damana-lila and Govardhana-dharana-lila. The killing of Kaliya-naga and lifting Giriraj Govardhan. So people say they are God. Can you lift Giriraj mountain? No. And second thing, can you kill a snake like Kaliya and dance over his hoods? No. So these are very beautiful Leelas. Today I will tell you a bit about Ras Leela. Today, my Western devotees will do a very beautiful Ras dance, and Jai.